around the world now, there's a horrific rise of right-wing, not dictatorships, but right-wing political movements. I do a lot of work in Hungary, so Viktor Orban, in Turkey, now in Italy, there's a right-wing. In America, Trump is really almost now like a right-wing dictator.
Right.
So it's a
Vladimir Putin.
Yeah, and Putin, of course.
What do you make of all of those people? What do you see?
It's, even though the people are very different, the ideology is the same. It's really, we know better. We are like the knowing father. We're going to tell you what you should do. And again, many of these are, democracies, but in every case, it's also populist movement. In Poland, as well, it's populist movement. It's exclusionary. It's Hungary for Hungarians. It's America for Americans. So it's isolationist by nation. And since the Second World War, we have made such great strides with the UN, with America's Marshall Plan, with thinking of us rather than them. And it's really a terrible reversal. And it's England with your Prime Minister, it's France, Germany. So, in many cases, again, it's women, interestingly, who are still upholding democracy, and it's really against. Now, in America, so for example, how could somebody like Trump be elected and still they say his popularity is the lowest of any president? It's still 35 to 40%. That means what? 20 million people. No matter what he does, and no matter the fact, he makes 12 tweets a day and night, stupid things like little kids. He's addicted to tweets, by the way. And secondly, the Washington Post determined that he's made 2,100 lies, public lies, or misrepresentation, publicly. And still people say, yes. Now, he's appealing to less educated, and I think many of these right-wing governments are appealing to people less educated, feeling they've been left out. That, again, the sad thing around the world is the economic inequality gap. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer almost every day. And the poor resent it, and there's nothing you can do to change your status. You're in a low-level job, and ultimately, depending on the job, you're going to be replaced by a robot. So I visited a factory in Detroit. There's one person for every 10 robots making a car. So America's auto industry is now booming. For the first time, there's a resurgence in sales of the 3 American cars, Ford, Dodge, Chrysler. They're all made by robots. Those jobs are never going to go back to people.